This is HyperX QuadCast S. Probably one of those microphones that you've seen the most in streamers, podcasts, gamers, and all alike. I had it for a while, but, well, not really used it that much because I have a Elgato and Elgato Wave 3, and I don't know, it smooths my ear really good. But we're gonna taste today on the same settings, this QuadCast S versus my Elgato that you hear me right now. But first, let me just unbox it, or whatever's in the box at this point, but you get the point. Oh, there's a lot of stuff, and there's no more stuff. Oh, by the way, your warranty, just in case you had no idea where it's at, is in the box. Yeah, very cute. That's the first thing you toss away usually, but anyway, I'm just saying, I'm not saying anything else. And we have a lot of paper stuff. We're all gamers, says somebody in an office with a suit and tie. Anyway, and here's the HyperX QuadCast guarantee, whatever. Let's open the microphone. That's what matters right now. Let's just detach it. Ooh, these tabs are quite tough. Okay, that's the microphone. And yeah, it doesn't come with this one. It comes with a different one that I don't know where I put mine. So I got one from a GoPro. But it doesn't matter. It does the same exact job. There's a lot of USB cable that comes with it, by the way. So it will be long enough wherever your PC may be. It's a USB Type-C to USB-A, meaning USB-A goes to your computer, USB-C on the microphone, and yes, if you're wondering, it works with USB-C to USB-C as well. If you have one of those, this is my made-up piece now. And let me just install it real quick. Well, before installing it, actually, let me just show you the base. It's a very impressive piece of metal. Really nice, really sturdy and strong enough. This is the microphone itself without the base. This is your volume knob, and this volume only applies to the microphone. So this right now is a max, as I don't know if they ran out of ink or what happened, that they just decided not to put a few more dots up to here and then a few more dots down here, or just put one of those continuous lines. Anyway, it's cool. Usually I don't go over this dot here right before the last one, because I notice you get in trouble. It starts having the plosives really bad if you go too high and you're talking too close, like I'm doing right now with this Elgato Wave 3 that you hear me. But in a second you'll hear this one. On the top you have a touch capacitive mute button. Yes, you just tap it and you mute the microphone. It turns off the LEDs, so you know it's off. Even though in my case, most of the time when I used it, I actually would turn off the LEDs on their software, which is called Ingenuity. And here has this ropey stuff to not let it vibrate. That's cool. I like that. So, well, by accident, if you touch it this much, you'll still hear like a thump, which is normal for every microphone. Here are the 4 settings. There's the dual, here's omnidirection, here's cardioid, here's figure 8. Usually I leave it in cardioid because I want to talk only from this side. But if you're in a conference room, you can flip it to omnidirectional so you hear it in all sides, or you can do the dual side, front and back, or you can do figure 8, that you can bounce and all that good stuff, so you know that. Now, let me put it on the base with my screw that I have left, because of course I have no clue where I put the original one, if I didn't use the original one for something else and I'm forgetting. That always happens. Okay. And the microphone is quasi ready to go right now. So we are just gonna plug it. And in the beginning, there was I'm gonna just plug the microphone instead of the Wave 3 on the same software that I'm using for the Wave 3. So you hear the same tone and everything fair. Then I will turn off the main software I use for the Wave 3 and plug it to Ingenuity that comes with it. And if I'm not wrong, this is kind of an HP company, but I'm not sure. Let me just show you really quick their website. Yes, it's still for sale. Right there. That's the microphone. This is a microphone that we have in front of us right now. QuadCast and all that, it's still $140 almost. Eesh. They sell them on Walmart as well. So, and here you have Ingenuity. That's their software that I'm talking about. That's how it's written, NG and whatever. So let me just plug it in real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, so let's see if the grippy software takes my main microphone and replaces it with Ingenuity. Okay, I like this cable pass-through. That is something I appreciate. And oh yeah, by the way, in case I forgot, that's where the USB-C resides, and that's where your headphones monitor resides. So you could hear yourself, or you can use it as a sound card from your laptop or computer. Yes, you can plug your headphones and hear music on your headphones when they're plugged on the 3.5mm jack here on the back. So yeah, it works that way too. So let me just plug it in really quick. Boom. And the lights came on. So let me see which one I'm connected to. Okay, right now I'm still on Elgato Wave 3, but basically that's the RGB stuff. I lowered the light, by the way, on it. We're gonna go up with the light in just a moment, but that's what you expect. You can change and customize all the lights and all that good stuff inside. And let me switch the sound now to this microphone right here, and let's play with it just a little bit. But right now I'm gonna switch the sound with the sound engine that I'm using for Elgato Wave 3, which is the SteelSeries GG, and then I will switch to Ingenuity that this microphone comes with. And right now I am talking directly to the HyperX, and let me increase the volume a little bit while I speak, so you should hear my volume rising in real time while I'm speaking, to the point that I see the red dots there on the screen, actually in my monitor, telling me to lower it just a little bit because you are going way too far, and go back to the dot that you told everybody you should not exceed. And here is what happens if you hit it. Well, I'm probably moving the table, but you should not hear that many shakes, even though the SteelSeries software actually cancels a lot of the extra noises. But first, let me just switch the modes really quick, and then we're gonna go to Ingenuity itself. So, in the back, I don't recommend you switching modes on this microphone while you are streaming or while you are recording, because you'll make noise. Yay, hear it. Let me put it on omnidirectional. You probably heard that click. And omnidirectional just means voice from all over. Boom. Yep, that's what it means. And the other one is the bipolar, both sides, or what you would call what's called stereo, which is 2-channel, bi-channel, bi-directional, however you want to call it, whatever pulls your wheel. That's just, you should be able to hear on your headphones. If your headphones are stereo, you should hear a stereo sound coming from 2 sides. So you get the point. And the other one is our figure 8, which is front and back if you're putting it in between 2 people to have like a podcast or something. But it makes more noises, and if you are solo streaming or gaming or anything, cardioid is gonna be your friend. Yep, it's that sign there that has that heart looking thing. Yeah, that is gonna be your friend. And with that said, let's go to the software that this microphone calls for, called Ingenuity. Okay, so here we are on the screen, but in this case, we have Ingenuity already downloaded, but let me just get rid of Elgato. That's the software I was talking about. That's where it's plugged in right now on this Clearcast thingy, Sonar. It's actually a really good software. I'll leave a link down below. It's free from SteelSeries. I have a lot of their keyboards, and they actually make a lot of good stuff, but this is not about SteelSeries this time. It's about HyperX QuadCast S. But let's go and switch the software to HyperX's Ingenuity. And here's the software itself from Ingenuity. Just to let you know, from this point on this video, I will be recording with a HyperX QuadCast S alone through their own software, Ingenuity, and nothing else. No filters, no boosters, nothing. And we'll go through the software real quick, and we'll see what's inside. At the microphone right here, we have these options. Microphone volume that I'm talking to right now, that could be adjusted via software. or hardware with a knob on the bottom of the microphone. You have the microphone monitoring volume right here. You can turn it off if you want to. Or you have the headphone volume with a 3.5mm jack that you can plug on the bottom. Here you have the settings or modes that you can go the polar pattern, you can go with a cardioid like we are right now, and all figure eight and all that good stuff. And that is basically it when it comes to the audio settings. I wish it had more audio settings because somehow I thought that microphones were more about audio than RGB, but I think the poles have flipped already, and we live in a different world, because the microphone should have some kind of filters and a few more adjustments that you could make, just like SteelSeries added that stuff. I think HyperX could add that, but anyway. What else we have here is the lights, which I have zero interest to actually explore in them, except for showing them to you. And I'm gonna open this from the software. I'm gonna go to the camera so we can see it. Okay, so I turned off the lights here so you can actually see what the microphone does. And as you see, we have Ingenuity software right here and the microphone right here. So as I'm talking to the same microphone, I'm gonna be playing with the lights of this microphone as well and see what happens and what kind of lights we have. And as you see, you can add effects, or you can go to the effects that are here. You can lower the light, as you see here on the screen, and right there, that's where I usually leave it for myself, because I have to admit I'm not the biggest fan of RGB, because I think and feel it's a waste of time. But that is all up to you and how you think. And besides that, as you see, I can switch all these thingies right here. Let me flip more higher so you can actually see what's going on here. That's what we're doing. If my voice sounds terrible, you gotta blame HyperX for making it terrible. It's not a terrible microphone. It's actually a great microphone, by the way. I'm just joking. I like it, but I would not exchange it with my Elgato Wave 3. There's just absolutely no chance of that. And just basically that's all you have here. You can switch these, you can do a game link to synchronize it with games, you can change these colors, and let me get out of here really quick. And so you can do preset 1, preset 2, you can add right here, and you can change these lights from solid to all these thingies. As you see, it does change with me speaking to it. As you see, the color goes up and down and all that as it detects speech or noise. You have this other method here that just does this wind, whatever that is. And here's the lighting that goes in and out. Here's another one that looks more like switching colors. This is another one right here, and this is the solid one. I would prefer this one probably. I'm gonna just add it, and in this one, for example, you can switch the colors to what you want. Let me just put them all on blue, I guess. Okay, blue it is. Go here, and I don't know how can I remove direction. Okay, I want the direction to be from lower to high. Okay, so let me see if it's lower to high. Yep, it is a little bit from lower to high, but I want to make it into a one color only. And how am I gonna do that? We don't know. You can lower the speed of how it recognizes your speech. Put all the colors all bunched up together here. So as you see, even when I click the mouse, it triggers the microphone to turn on. And I'm not gonna play anymore with this part because you get the point. You know how to do this better than I'm doing right now. That's basically light sync for you. You can switch all these modes and make it solid and make all that good stuff happen if you wish so. And the other settings are just your computer settings, which it puts HyperX down there, but actually it's just your computer settings. And I just wish they had more audio settings than light settings. I really could care less about the light part and would definitely use more of that sound effects part. But that's just me, I guess. So, well, I guess this would be the gist of it. That's how it sounds. And let me just switch the modes real quick while we're on their software, and we'll see how that sounds. But let me just get this window out of my way really quick. Boom. Okay, so right now I'm talking on that cardioid mode. Now let me switch it to figure 8 mode right now, and I'm talking from the same direction of the microphone that I was the whole time, and you tell me what you notice on the change. Now I'm switching it to omnidirectional, which it should pick up sound from all the sides. And I'm gonna switch to stereo, or we used to call it bipolar. And stereo, you should hear my clicks in different sides of your headphones, or if you have just normal headphones, this should be heard in different directions or bidirectional. And back to cardioid, because that's the best mode these microphones are actually known for, and I'm talking about digital microphone. And let me mute it in real time while I'm talking to you. So yeah, I ghosted you for a second right there. So basically, this is my view on this microphone, HyperX, with their Ingenuity software, and it sounds pretty good. I just wish they added more to the Ingenuity software. Learn something from SteelSeries, or you can learn and make something better. HyperX, you have a great microphone going on here. Pair it with a good software. And with that said, link will be down in the description. That link will be affiliated between me and Amazon, meaning that I will make a few pennies if you purchase through that link, and I'll try to find the best deal I can. But otherwise, this was not sent by HyperX or HP or anybody. They don't know I exist. They don't know I'm making this video. All the opinions and tests in this video are mine and mine alone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you wish so, and we will see you next time. Bye!